All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to peel back the curtain on artificial intelligence and see exactly how it tries to predict something as unpredictable as a Premier League football match. And for our case study, we've got a fantastic London derby, West Ham versus Tottenham.
So, how does an AI really do this? I mean, it's not like it has a crystal ball, right? It's all about data and probabilities and layers upon layers of analysis. It's time we took a look inside the black box to see how the machine actually thinks. To really get this, let's actually start at the end. This right here is the AI's final call. It gives Tottenham a pretty solid 53.7% chance of winning. A draw is also a huge possibility at 41.7%. And West Ham? Well, they're the long shot with just a 4.6% chance. Seems simple enough, right? Well, this is where things start to get interesting. Because that final prediction we just saw, it seems to completely contradict one of the most important stats in modern football.
And that stat is expected goals, or XG. Now, this metric looks at the quality of chances a team is likely to create. And based on that, West Ham is actually predicted to score more than Tottenham. So, wait a minute, we've got a puzzle here. If West Ham is supposed to create better chances, why is the AI so sure they're going to lose?
Right, so the basic model that just looks at raw chance creation, it clearly gives West Ham the edge. To solve this little mystery, we have to go much deeper into the AI's whole process. Okay, so it's time to pop the hood on this thing. You see, the AI isn't just one single brain making a decision. It's way more like a committee of experts, all sitting around a table, each with their own unique way of looking at the game. Each one of these experts is a different machine learning model. They're all looking at the exact same mountain of data: player stats, team form, historical results, you name it. But, and this is the key, their different approaches mean they spot different patterns. They weigh things differently. So let's see what our panel of experts had to say about this match. And here are their individual verdicts. And wow, okay, you can see they don't exactly agree on the winner. The neural net is all in on Tottenham, but two of the others are really leaning towards a draw. But look closer, there's one thing they all seem to agree on. Look at that West Ham column. Their chance of winning is incredibly low across the board, from just 6.6% up to a max of 15%. So the committee has a really clear consensus against West Ham. Okay, so you've got all these different opinions, some of them conflicting. How do you possibly get from this to that one single final prediction we saw at the very beginning?
Well, you bring in a boss, a final decider. In the AI world, this is called a stacked ensemble model. Its entire job is to analyze the predictions from the other four models, learn which ones tend to be more reliable in certain situations, and then it produces its own final weighted prediction. It makes the ultimate call. And that is how it lands on those final numbers we started with. The ensemble model takes everything into account, synthesizes all the opinions, and confirms that strong lean towards either a Tottenham win or a draw, while practically writing off West Ham's chances.
But the AI isn't done yet. A probability is one thing, but to really understand the range of what might happen, the AI needs to see these probabilities play out. So it's time to run thousands of simulations. This is what's called a Monte Carlo simulation, and it's pretty cool. The AI essentially plays this exact West Ham versus Tottenham match 10,000 times, using the very probabilities it just calculated to decide the winner of each virtual game. And when you run the game that many times, the results paint a very vivid picture. Out of 10,000 simulations, Tottenham wins over 5,300 of them. A draw happens almost 4,200 times. And West Ham? Oof. They only managed to pull off a victory in 468 of those games. This really brings those percentages to life, doesn't it? So all of this just confirms what the models were saying, and it brings us right back to our original mystery. Everything, the models, the simulations, they all point away from West Ham, even with their higher expected goals. So why? What is the AI seeing that simple XG metric is missing? And here's the answer, translated from machine speak into actual football language. The AI believes Tottenham will win the moments. It's not just about how many chances you create, it's about when and how you create them. The models are predicting that Spurs will be way more dangerous on the counterattack in those transitional phases, and that they'll be more effective in the critical final minutes of the game. This super detailed analysis even translates into specific likely scorelines.
A 2-1 win for Tottenham is the single most likely result, but only just. A 2-2 draw and a 1-1 draw are right on its heels, almost just as likely to happen. This really shows you how tight this thing could actually be.
So for West Ham, the AI concludes that their path to winning is razor thin. They'd probably need something a little special to happen, maybe a goal from a set piece or just a moment of brilliant finishing to overcome the tactical advantages that the models are giving to Tottenham.
So ultimately, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that an AI prediction is not a declaration of what will happen. It's more like a weather forecast. It's a map of probabilities. Tottenham is the clear favorite, yes, but that huge 41.7% chance of a draw tells us this match is absolutely far from a foregone conclusion.
And that leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? This kind of deep, data-driven analysis gives us an incredible new window into the game. But as these models get smarter and smarter, can they ever truly account for that one moment of individual brilliance? A controversial call from the refs, or just the simple, unpredictable chaos that makes us all love this sport? The data gives us the probabilities, sure, but the players still have to go out there and play the game.